Prudential Spirit of Community Awards were just last week, honoring youth in New Mexico for incredible volunteering efforts. Here with us today are two of the recipients of the New Mexico's Top Youth Volunteers Award, Parker Lovesey and Annika Kushner. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So, what did you do for community service that you're being recognized for?
I created a giving library where you can take books for free and keep them in Sandoval Regional Medical Center in Rio Rancho.
That's very cool. And what about you?
I worked and collected arts and craft supplies and books for the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay. Both very good causes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, where did you get the idea from for this library?
Well, I actually read a statistic that 46% of New Mexicans are functionally illiterate, and much of that is due to lack of access to books. So, by putting a giving library in a place they already go, they don't have an economic burden or really a transportation burden to get those books.
Yeah, they can just get them right there. That's so smart. Have you heard of these libraries across the nation or anywhere in the state before?
They have one that's kind of a trend across the nation where it's like a mailbox type item on a street that you take a book, leave a book, but I haven't heard of a project very similar to.
Very cool. And why did you choose Boys and Girls Club?
Well, mainly I chose Boys and Girls Club. It was the first beneficiary that I could work with.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to see if I could find any other ones, but again, I had a hard time with it.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, it's a great cause. People, I mean, they really help to get kids involved. So, speaking of involvement, what other types of community service do you do?
I'm involved in the Medical Reserve Corps / Emergency Response Team in my school, in Bosque School. We don't have nurses on campus, so there's a group of students that are licensed first responders, and we respond to all the calls. And then myself and my co-leader, Hannah Turpin, we run a CPR program that we just started up at the school.
That's very cool. So, Parker, what inspired you to get involved in the community?
Well, mainly I live in a I do Boy Scouts, and there's a lot of service projects involved in Boy Scouts. I've been doing it almost all of my life. I've worked at the food bank.
Yeah.
I've helped elderly people, and also my 3 older brothers were all Eagle Scouts.
Oh, okay.
So
I have a cousin who is an Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it didn't just stop at Boy Scouts. You kept going because you really enjoyed the
Right.
community service and you liked giving back.
yeah.
Very cool. So, what would you like to tell other young people about community service?
I would like to say that despite what you might think, it is worth it, and it's fun.
It's great.
It gives you a greater variety of experience and helps you to learn more.
Very cool. Well, thank you two. It's amazing. You guys are so young. So, we're going to send it on over to Chad.